Another edition of Coach Miranda Minor Learning Series. At this point, we're going to use English as a medium of instruction for us to be able to accommodate for our foreign visitors in our YouTube channel. And I will make sure that I explain it very slowly and carefully. So at least, even if you don't speak English as your mother tongue, you'll be able to understand how do you now do the process of how to buy high and sell higher procedure in our favorite coin, Doge coin. Okay, buy high and sell even higher process. Okay, let's do that. First and foremost, what you need to do is to make sure that you look at the zoom out chart, which is going to be on a 1 day day time frame, which is letter D on this side of your trading view or Instagram. So just look at the trading day time frame, and then this is going to be the chart that would come out of your screen, and then basically we would try to look at any potential patterns, etc., etc. And in this case, what you have noticed is that there's actually a potential breakout or a bullish trend that's actually happening for the past 3 days after this doji candle. So how do you now make sure that you are able to enter on a high position and you could even sell higher? Okay, all right, so first and foremost, what you'll need to do is to put in an indicator called Bollinger Band. Okay, Bollinger Band, and we will adjust the Bollinger Band indicator into from a default of 20 and 2, we'll make it at 50 or 50, and put a multiple of 0.2. Okay, so basically what does that mean is that it's actually trying to give you an idea of what is the Bollinger Band 50, which is a 50-day moving average. If the coin is bullish, obviously the candle is bullish or the coin is bullish if the candle is actually trending upwards or above the BB50 line. Okay, and then obviously if it's trying to already break out of the BB50 line, there is a sign of bullishness supported by a good looking green candle here in the volume side of the overlay chart. Okay, now let's do the step number 2. Step number 2 is going to be let's go downwards and look at the 1 hour time frame. Okay, and then from here you will notice that the chart actually did bounce. No, the candle did bounce on this particular area, which is a 0.31. It bounced, and then it actually went even higher and registered an even higher high candle up until it actually tried to further do a bounce in this particular area, which is a 0.40220. Right, it tried to bounce in that area, and then it's actually trying to it bounced here, then it went up high again. It's registering high candles, and then now actually going downward. So we'll see. No, so how do you now make sure that even at this point of the candle, you're able to go in upwards and actually ride the wave of the upwards candle? Okay, all right, the next one that you need to do is put an RSI or a relative strength index. So let's do a indicator. Let's click on RSI. Let's go relative strength index, and then in this case, since you're using a 1 hour time frame, you need to be putting an RSI of 30. Okay, 30. There you go, 30. And then we will try to magnify this chart by clicking the plus sign and magnify. There you go. All right, now we will assume that this particular part of the chart is not yet available. Okay, we will assume that it's not yet available, and we will color it dark. Okay, we'll color that dark. Let's make it even darker like that. Okay, and assuming that you only have this candle, okay, this area, yeah. Okay, all right, let's do this. So what you need to do first and foremost is to wait up until the RSI registers a reading of 72 and above. Okay, 72 and above. In this case, it tried to read at 70, 71, 72, 74, but it went down further. So that's a fake, not yet a parabolic play. Okay, by the way, we will call this play as a parabolic play or parabolic day trading, meaning you'll be able to insert a trade or buy a trade and then sell within hours, okay, of the day. Okay, so let's move this one. Let's move it one candle after the other. So it's actually forming a doji. So here doji, and then another one is actually another doji. And normally, what a doji does is it just reinforces the trend. You know, if you see a doji in the middle of an upward trend, it will just continue the trend. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, RSI is still not where it needs to be, so we'll move forward. Okay, the candle not yet where it needs to be. Now it formed another doji. It's going to be upwards. There you go. Okay, assuming we stop here and you're seeing that the candle is really bullish. Okay, and now the RSI registers at 72. Okay, we will click 72 here, this area, 72 area, and then this is going to be, let's try to mark that area at 72. And then from a candle perspective, the candle is actually going to be on this area. Okay, and there is a major green volume that is going to support the that will going to put more legs to our argument, meaning it would strengthen our argument that the volume is really true and the trend is upward. So what we need to do now is, if you see, let me try to remove this one. Okay, if you see that the RSI reading is 72 already, then you execute a buy order. Okay, execute a buy order. In this case, let's say you executed a buy order in the middle of this candle, which is 0.37997. Okay, and obviously rule number one, we said that we need to have a chart that is actually above this BB50 line. Okay, and then it should read 72 RSI on an RSI 30 reading, or RSI 30 length of 30. All right, now we enter at the 72 mark, okay, in this particular candle, and then we only exit at 76 or 77. Okay, we say that we will exit at 76 and 77, and that is actually within the line of this area. Okay, if you're asking why am I putting it here, because I look at the right side and it says 70, it says 77 or 76, whatever you would want to put it. And in this area, yeah, we entered at 72 because, so let me put this line here, 72. I put it here because I look at the rightmost side, it says 72 there, right? So 72 and 77. In this case, it was 77 on this particular candle. Okay, let's try to move this black shape further to the right. Okay, so assuming that this particular candle is the 77, we will sell from here. So it's actually a 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour play. It is a 4 hour play because it's an hourly candle. Okay, and it's actually one candle is 1 hour each. No, so we entered at this area at 0.37997, and we will sell at an RSI of 77. And with that itself alone, you should have already earned price range from here to there. You would have earned already a 5.63%. Okay, that is how you buy high, you sell higher. Buy high, sell higher. So even if the trend is going upwards, you could actually buy high and sell higher. Okay, so let me make sure I do a couple of reviews with you guys. So let me just try to put a letter text here. So number one, rules of buying high and sell higher for Dogecoin or Dogecoin, and for any other coins or even stocks or forex for that matter. Okay, so number one, need to put a BB50 0.2 interval. Number two, make sure that the coin of choice is above the BB50 line. Okay, number three, set up an RSI with a length of 30. Number four, set up your TF or time frame at either 30 minutes or 1 hour, not less than. It's going to be a day trade. Okay. Number five, enter at RSI 72. Sell at RSI 76 or 77. Optional. if you see a major green volume high bar, then you can hold. Okay. All right. So rules of buying high and selling higher on Doge. Put up a BB50 Bollinger Band and a 0.2 interval. Make sure that the coin you're choosing is above the BB50 line. Set up the RSI with a length of 30. Make sure you use a time frame of 30 minutes or 1 hour on a day trade. You need to enter at RSI 72, sell at RSI 76 and 77, and make sure that you also have this volume here, the one you're seeing at the bottom part of the chart. There's actually a volume pushing the candle upwards, and then sell at RSI 72, sorry, RSI 76 or 77. It's also optional you add MACD. It's not necessary that you add MACD. But another purpose of MACD is for you to understand when can you further exit, or when is the sign of a downward trend. Okay, so another rule we need to add here is that, let me just try to make sure I edit this one. Okay, let's put number 5, you add MACD for extra validation. This is optional. Okay, so what you need to do is to make sure that the bullish crossover is ongoing, and sell if the bearish crossover. Sell, of course, if you take your profit already based on your plan. Let's say you took profit at 5%, which is your plan. So take profit there, or before the MACD line points downwards. Okay? All right, that's going to be your rule. Okay, so what does that mean? So when you bought here at point, 36 something, okay, and then you sold at you sold at this area 0.40294. Okay, you're able to profit 5.63%. That is still good, right? But from a MACD perspective, this is the bullish crossover. When the MACD line crosses over from the bottom of your signal line, that is a sign for bullishness. In this case, you've noticed that the candle is also upwards from this area going up, which means it's actually a bullish crossover. Okay, now the reverse of that is what you call a bearish crossover, which is, in this case, the blue line crosses downwards the red line. And what you will notice is that the candle here as well is actually also going downwards. Okay, so for you not to get for you not to miss the highest potential profit, right? Take profit from the plan, which is, in this case, you plan for 5%. Take profit on this candle, right? That's fine, right? And see on this candle, right? It actually even further. This is a sign of a bearish crossover. So this one is actually going downwards, and then so on and so forth. Actually, it's now going sideways. Remember, if you're using MACD or RSI, if the chart is going sideways, it could throw false signals. Anyways, so again, rules for exiting. You can add MACD as an extra validation. It's purely optional, right? And just make sure that the MACD line is not yet pointing downwards. Soon as it starts to point downwards, then you need to start selling, because the candles is going to be giving you a red candle like what you're seeing here. Okay? Alright, that is a very, very quick video on how to buy high and sell higher for Doge, and I hope you guys learned something for today. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to click like and subscribe, and please also share our channel to your friends, to your loved ones, and to everyone that you'd like to benefit from our profitable Miranda mining trading system. With that said, thank you guys, and I love you. Coach Miranda loves all of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!